Welcome to day 3 of 10K in 30 days. So what are we going to make 10K in 30 days with? Well, an online business. So this is for anyone who either has an online business or maybe you're thinking about starting an online business. With my particular business, you can earn anywhere from $100 to $1,400 per sale. So for us to have to make 10K or more in 30 days, we only need 8 customers, which is a beautiful thing. Okay, so let's get into this. What are you really selling? You're not selling a product, you're selling a transformation. Okay, they say people don't buy the airplane, they buy the destination. That's a famous thing in marketing. Okay, so that's what we're going to be talking about today. What are you really selling? Okay, so welcome back. Today is one of the biggest mindset shifts you'll ever make in business. Once you understand this lesson, your content becomes easier to create, your message becomes clearer, and you'll naturally attract more of the right people. The biggest mistake beginners make. Most beginners spend all day talking about features, modules, videos, training, tools. Okay. But here's the truth. People don't buy products, they buy a better future. Okay. So you want to focus on that. What people wake up thinking. Like if you're doing the wealth industry like me, like you can apply this to any business, but like I do the wealth industry, right? They say there's 3 main industries when it comes to making money, or just, I mean, 3 main industries in business. Okay. There's the wealth industry, which, helps people make more money. Okay. There's the health industry that helps people improve their health. And there's the relationship industry. And you know what's interesting about that? These are the 3 biggest problems that most people deal with. Most people are dealing with money problems, they're dealing with health problems, and they're dealing with relationship problems. So businesses solve problems. So is it a coincidence that the main industries deal with the main problems? It's not a coincidence at all. Okay. That should be a light bulb moment for you right there. So what people wake up thinking, let's say like in our industry, like if you're helping people make money online, okay, whether it's this business or another, the business I do or another business, it's people can say something like this. I wish I had more money. I say this all the time, or I think this all the time, okay? I hate living paycheck to paycheck. I wish I had more time with my family. I'm tired of stressing over bills. I don't want another year to look like this. Okay. What kind of stuff do I say? I want to travel more. I want to buy cool stuff. I want to do cool things. I want to go to concerts. I want to buy a Porsche 911 convertible. I want to buy a beach house in Miami. I just want to like do whatever I want to do, be whatever I want to be, and have whatever I want to have without working a job. Okay. These are the kind of things that I say to myself. So your content should enter that conversation, right? It should speak you should be speaking towards the transformation, the destination, not just the product, not just the features of your product or your service or your opportunity, right? So my story recap. When my company cut my pay during the pandemic, I wasn't looking for a course. I wasn't looking for a business. I wasn't looking for marketing training. I was looking for hope. I was looking for peace. Okay. I wanted another option. I wanted more freedom. I wanted to stop wondering how I was going to get ahead. That's what I was really buying. The skills simply became the vehicle that helped me get there. Sell the destination. I teach digital marketing. Boring. Okay. So here's my message that my message is something like this. When I like introduce myself, sometimes either in my content or on my lives, when I'm going live, I'll say something like this. So you got to figure out, you can also figure out this. What is your message? Who do you help? Okay. Whatever business you're doing, right? I help beginners and 9 to 5 workers build income online so they can create more freedom, more flexibility, and more control over their future. See, one sells information. I teach digital marketing. The other sells possibility. You see the difference? And think about some of the world's biggest brands. Apple, what do they sell? They sell creativity, simplicity. Nike, what do they sell? Achievement, okay? Just do it. You got this. You can do this. You're capable of everything, of anything. Disney, what do they sell? Magic, okay? Unforgettable memories. Disney World, that experience, that magical experience when you go to Disney World. I want to go to Disney World right now, just thinking about the magical experience I can have. Okay. Like I'm gonna go to Disney World. I haven't been to Disney World in so long. It's time for another trip to Disney World. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Okay. So they sell how people want to feel. Your business works exactly the same way. Think about this. It's deep. Okay. So what we really do when we're building a business, we don't simply teach people how to build a business online. We help people create options, confidence, freedom, flexibility, hope. These are things people truly want. And peace. What do you want? Drop it in the comments. What do you really want? Okay. What does your dream life look like? What do you want? Okay. Let me know. And if you have any questions at any time, let me know. Okay. And if you want to learn more about my business, how you can earn anywhere from $100 to $1,400 per sale, then just go to wealthwithdan.com. Okay. The link's in the description, the link's in the bio. And attract, don't chase. This is why I never focus on convincing people. I focus on connecting with people. Facts. When I do any kind of marketing or whatever, I just focus on connecting with my audience and helping them understand how all of this stuff works, okay? And letting them understand the difference between this and other business models out there or jobs. Because a lot of people don't even realize there's three fundamental ways to make money, okay? One is a job. That's only one way, and it's the worst way to make money because you're exchanging time for money. And 70% of people are living paycheck to paycheck, okay? I'm really passionate about that. Okay, the second way to make money is a business, like what I do and what I teach. A business, in my personal opinion, is the best way to make money because you can make a lot of money fast with a business. You have the potential to, okay? And then the third way to make money is investing, like in stocks, real estate. That's also good, but that's more of a long-term game. So this is what I would recommend to people. Start a business, get that cash flow coming in, start saving, start investing in other things, start sprinkling your money around, have your money work for you, okay? So the three fundamental ways to make money, right? And jobs are not the only way, and they're not the best way. Most people, they don't even think about that. I'm being straight up honest, okay? So you don't chase people, especially like what we teach inside of my community and the big community I'm part of. We don't teach you to chase people. You attract people. You become the attractor factor, okay? When your content speaks to the transformation someone wants, the right people naturally become curious. You understand? All the money I've made online pretty much has come from attracting people, right? It hasn't been from chasing people down, right? Like there's four ways to market a business. You can pay for ads, which is fine. That's also attraction marketing, but you're paying for ads. There's warm outreach. That means when you're reaching out to friends and family, that's like chasing people. There's cold outreach. That's also chasing people. You're DMing people, right? You're sending cold messages, cold emails, cold calls, knocking on people's door. You're chasing people down. Now, the fourth way to do it is free content, like posting content on social media, just like this. Okay, those are the four main ways to make to promote any business, and they all work. But like we teach you the free content strategies. Okay, so your future customer, think about the person you want to help. They're probably feeling exactly how you felt before you started. That's who I speak to. Okay, so this is like my example: overworked, underpaid, wondering if there's another way. Okay, that's me. That was me before I started my business. Overworked, underpaid, just sick of it, sick of the jobs, sick of like the job life, all the restrictions that come from jobs. That was me. Okay. So I speak to that person even till this day, and I will always speak to that person, right? Your story, I mean, it could change over the years, but like generally I'll speak to that person. Okay. Your story might be the thing that gives them hope. Facts. Never underestimate the power of sharing your journey honestly. Okay. Be real. When you're creating content, and I've learned this over time too, because a lot of my content was very generic. Okay. I'm still working on even getting better with this, but a lot of my content was very generic. I still made sales, I still made money, but the best content is the real content where you're just speaking the way you speak and you're speaking from your heart, pure heart, real story. That's the best content you could possibly create. And it's the most original content because it's you. Nobody else has your story. Okay. Today's assignment, if you're willing to accept it, write a letter, not about your business, about your life. Describe your perfect day in 1 year from now. Where do you wake up? Who are you with? How do you spend your mornings? How do you spend your day? How do you feel? What financial stress has disappeared? Okay. Go into as much detail as you want. Make it vivid. Okay. Feel it. Believe it. Believe that you can manifest it because you can. Okay. So put today's date on it. Whenever you feel discouraged, read it again and again and again. Okay. So remember, people don't buy products. Say it again. People don't buy products, or they don't just buy products. They buy hope, they buy freedom and transformation. So complete today's assignment and then comment, I wrote the letter. See you for tomorrow for day 4 or whenever I create day 4. Okay. So expect miracles. I love that saying. Be magnificent. Expect miracles. And remember this. Okay. Look in the mirror every single day and say this. I am a magnificent child of God or the universe, whatever you want to say. God, source, universe, whatever. I'm going to say God because I like God. Okay. I love God. I love that. So I have no problem saying that word. So look in the mirror and say, I am a magnificent child of God, worthy and deserving of the best this world has to offer. Okay. Say it and keep saying it until you actually believe it because it's true. It's actually a fact. All right. So thanks for watching. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day. Be magnificent. God bless.